welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a hot minute since I've actually sat down and filmed any type of video for you guys, any type of content on this channel, but we are going to start off like coming back, I guess you can say, with a life update. I know I've been gone for quite some time. This February will be 2 years, and that just sounds absolutely crazy to me. Like, I cannot believe I've been gone that long, and so much has happened in those 2 years. Like, it's just crazy. So much to update you guys on. I'm going to be talking about several different things that have happened in the last 2 years. What are my plans for this channel and all that good stuff. So if you guys are still interested in my channel and still want to be subscribed, then go ahead and click down below where the subscribe button is. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get to it. Where have I been these last 2 years? Okay, so the last video you guys obviously saw of me, I was actually quitting my job and starting cosmetology school, and I actually did do that, and then also, like, in that video my sister was having her baby, which her baby is already obviously so grown, and she is actually onto her third one, and she actually had that baby as well. And it's just crazy, like, to look back at the last video that I posted and to think that, like, I wasn't gonna be filming anymore after that. And to be honest, that was not the plan at all. Just so much shit happened, to be honest. So I started school. It was such a blast, such a good experience. I had so much fun. I honestly sometimes look back at it and I'm like, damn, I miss just being in like a school where there's just so much people in there that have the same passion as you. And you would think that that sounds kind of weird because you think you would like clash with that person or many people, but it's honestly such a good feeling being surrounded by people that love the same thing that you do, because I feel like it is so inspiring, to be honest. And while I was in school, I got so many amazing opportunities to work on so much different hair textures, hair types. I also did a fashion show too, a hair fashion show, and I got to enter in that, and I got to travel to Dallas as well and show off my model. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you probably don't know, or you probably do know, but my Instagram used to be pretty much like all things beauty, but mainly like makeup, and I recently revamped it, and now my page is pretty much me, hair, and another thing that I will talk about in a little bit into the video. But yeah, so my Instagram pretty much changed, and a lot of you guys still follow me on Instagram, which I still obviously appreciate, and you have been keeping up with my life. But for those of you that aren't subscribed to my Instagram, then obviously you won't know what I've been up to. But if you guys do want to follow me on Instagram, it's going to be linked down below. But if you want, you can just type in literally Lexi's Beauty Lounge, the way it is on my YouTube minus the S, and you will find me on Instagram, and you can keep up with me there. I went to school. That I started February and I finished December, so that was like pretty much a full year for me. And then I graduated. And a little bit before that happened, you guys probably saw me post a video where I actually got engaged. And I'm not going to touch too much on this subject just because, like, I feel like it's not really something I need to be talking about, because it's just like pretty much in the past now. But I did get engaged with my ex at the time, and things obviously didn't work out, and so that's what kind of, like, honestly, like, going to school and just trying to find a balance with, you know, trying to film and then school and then just like free time. I literally felt like I had no free time, to be honest. So I was dealing with that, and while I was in school, me and him actually like split up like a little bit before I graduated. So that was like something that I was not expecting. I knew it was gonna happen just because I was like kind of mentally like checked out of that relationship, and I just didn't want any part of it anymore. So we actually split up in September. Then I graduated school in December, and then December, a little bit before that, I actually met the person that I'm with now. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you obviously will see bits and pieces of him there. But I met him around a little bit after that timing period. And then you know, we ended up getting together. Things were going great. I was loving my new relationship, loving the fact that I graduated cosmetology school. I felt like so accomplished, like I was just gonna do so many things in life. And then all of a sudden January rolled around and we ended up moving in together, and then February happened, and then actually before, so in December I actually found out that I was pregnant, and it was crazy, literally. Like, so many things were just happening so freaking quick that it was kind of scary, but at the same time I was just ready to roll with it. So we ended up having our daughter, which I'll introduce you to her in just a second, but I want to like kind of talk to you guys a little bit, because I know if I bring her over here she's going to be wanting to grab the camera and stuff. So we had our daughter, and February rolled around, and like I said, we were still adjusting to our new house that we were in. Not this house that we're currently in right now, but the other house that we were in. And then freaking quarantine happened, and I feel like honestly from like March all the way to like, honestly, like when everything started opening back up, felt like such a freaking blur to me. But I would say from like March to like January, August, like that time period is just such a blur to me. Like honestly, it was crazy to think that the city actually shut down. We have to wear masks now. Like, it's just mind-blowing. And to think that I was going to have my child and give birth during the pandemic as well, like that, I never saw that coming at all. You know, obviously couldn't do nothing about it. I was still pregnant, obviously. You know, with everything shutting down, it was very, very scary. Me and the person that I'm with now, we're very scared because I was obviously pregnant. I was scared of getting sick. I was scared of getting the baby sick and something happening to the baby. Like, you know, all these things just go through your head. And then the fact that is that like I literally graduated like that December, and I didn't even get to start working because everything just shut down, you know what I mean? So it's just pretty crazy. So I had to adjust to that, not being like behind the chair doing hair 24/7. So I kind of went a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's kind of hard to admit the fact that like you're pretty much cooped up in a house and you can't go anywhere because of a freaking pandemic, right? And being pregnant, it just, the mixture of both was not good. After like a little bit, when stuff started opening up again, it was like, well no, April, it was still kind of shut down. May, June, I would say July, things started to kind of lift a little bit, but things were still kind of crazy. My daughter's father was not allowed in the what's it called, appointments with me, and that was really hard as well. There was a time period where I did break out in hives, and that was so freaking scary, you guys. Breaking out in hives, being pregnant, and being alone in the freaking emergency room, like it was just so freaking scary. And so that happened. So I actually ended up giving birth in July, and it's kind of crazy because I never thought that I would ever like have a baby and then be born in July, so close to my birthday, if you guys don't know that. So I ended up giving birth to her in July, and everything was going good. Everything started to lift back up again, so I did start doing hair again, which I'm so happy about, because not doing hair just made it even worse, because doing hair, doing everything that involves cosmetology is such a passion of mine. So I feel like when I'm not doing it all the time, I feel like I start to get in a rut. Like I start to feel like I'm not good enough and that I'm really not doing anything with my life. So that was pretty hard. I am doing hair again, and you guys will obviously seen that if you follow me on Instagram, because I'm constantly posting my work on there. I had her in July. She was a newborn. Obviously stuff started shutting back down again. Not too much in our town, but a lot of places like shut down for good, and a lot of places like lost business, closed down, and all that stuff. So things were starting to be okay but not okay, I guess you can say. It was very scary giving birth during this too, I would say. And obviously do like, I think I want to do that too, like a labor and delivery like story time video. I can do that for you guys as well. In the hospital because of the pandemic, and then also we ended up losing a family member, which was very hard. Literally the day before I gave birth, we lost a family member, so that was pretty hard, and it still is hard. But obviously when it first happened, it was something that I didn't expect to happen. But then the holidays started rolling around, which the holidays definitely weren't the same this year. My mom actually ended up catching COVID. When was it, like October? I think it was like October. My sister ended up getting it as well. It's a little bit difficult because obviously they had to quarantine. So yeah, so then January rolls around. Well, actually New Year's Eve. And I ended up getting engaged. If you guys didn't see that on my Instagram, you probably did if you do follow me, but I ended up getting engaged, which was pretty crazy, to be honest, because I was like not expecting it, and I loved the way like everything just happened and fell into place. But yeah, so my daughter is actually 6 months now, which I feel like it's gone by so quick. Like, I just remember bringing her home from the hospital and her like sleeping all the time to her now wanting to be up and playing and doing all these crazy stuff, and she's learning so quick. She's kind of trying to walk now. She hasn't started crawling yet, but I think she's gonna skip the crawling stage and go straight to walking. I don't really know yet. And she's eating more foods now, and it's just so crazy to me that I have a daughter, and I haven't really like gotten a chance to really like say that out loud. And it's just like crazy at the fact that I now have a child. And you know, if you guys have been following me on this channel for a while, you've seen me literally grow up. I had been doing YouTube for like 5 years, and I mean, you guys pretty much, like I said, watch me grow up, and I feel like there's like now a huge gap, which does make me sad. And I did want to do this video like sooner, like honestly during quarantine. I mean, obviously we had nothing else to do, and I wanted to film so bad, but I just didn't have the motivation. I couldn't seem to pull myself together to even like record a video for some reason. So she was getting impatient and she wanted to be in the video. So if you guys haven't already seen on my Instagram, this is my baby, and her name is Scarlett Love. And some people say that she looks like me a lot when I was little, and then some people say that she looks more like her dad, but me personally, I think she looks all like her dad. Right? Yes or no? Yes or no? So I obviously have been wanting to, you know, record and film and just get on here and update you guys, but I feel like each time that I wanted to do that, like something else would happen and it just would set me back. And then I'm just like, you know what, at this point there's no point in making a video because just so much stuff has happened. But I know here and there I do get messages like, are you ever gonna come back to YouTube? Where have you been? Stuff like that. And it just honestly would make me so sad at the fact that I had so much passion for like this channel, and the fact that I just kind of like just almost like it felt like I just deleted my channel or something. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I have been doing, the life update, in a nutshell, I guess you could say, because obviously it's been quite some time since I've been gone. And I actually think the last time you guys saw me, I had dark hair, like it was black, like jet black hair, and now I'm blonde, and I've been kind of rocking the blonde for the last 2 years. Or no, it hasn't been 2 years exactly, because I started going more blonde like in March last year. So I don't know, I kind of want to go back to the dark side, but then a part of me really likes the lighter side. I just haven't decided like which hair suits me better. I don't know if you guys are the same way, like constantly switching your hair up. I just feel like I always get into like these ruts where I need a change. Like I either need to change the room around, change the way I look. She keeps looking at me. Why are you looking at me? I think she's trying to figure out who the hell I'm talking to. Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. If you guys have been following me on here for a while, I used to show my niece Mia all the time, and I feel like she was literally this age when I used to show her all the time. If not, like earlier in her, whenever she was born, I used to show her all the time when she was a newborn, when she started walking. So you guys can go binge watch those old videos. I know I obviously, not being on YouTube for these 2 years, I've definitely binge watched some of my old videos, and I just like miss creating all those memories and being able to look back at my videos as well, and vlogging for you guys. I miss doing Vlogmas. I did watch some people's Vlogmas this past year, and I just miss the whole vibe of like just creating content and just doing this for you. I miss doing hauls. I miss doing fashion videos, something that I literally did every single day. Like I remember times that I would come home from work and I would film and then I would edit, and then the next day I would come home, film, and then edit. Like it was crazy. So I know this is probably going to be shocking to you guys at the fact that like I legit have a baby now and I'm engaged and a lot has changed. But I hope you guys are still willing to stick around on my channel and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I think I want to do like, I'm honestly getting into like thrifting, like thrift hauls and stuff. If you guys want to see that, I think that would be super fun, because I do want to do some more like videos like that, because I used to do a lot of like haul videos and you guys seem to really enjoy that, and I just miss like the old school YouTube where we used to do hauls and like empties videos and favorite videos, and I don't really see a lot of that going around. So I think I want to kind of like try to bring that back. I think that's gonna be all for this video, because we do have to go, because she is gonna spend the night at her grandma's house this weekend, and she's so excited, and we are going to drop her off today. And I just figured I'd film this video real quick, because I have been wanting to film it for such a long time, and I just didn't want to come on here and kind of like have it scripted out. I did want to just be real and raw with you guys at the same time, so that's why I just kind of just literally just turned on the camera and started filming. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye.